This is a Lamley preview. Going outdoors again on location in beautiful southeastern Utah. I hope you can get a sense of what I am looking at through the camera lens, but what a stunning location I'm at. I'm actually at Comb Ridge. This is down in the southeastern corner of Utah. If you were to follow this ridge, which is Comb Ridge, all the way south, you'd eventually get to Arizona. Actually, it wouldn't take you too long, to be honest, to get to Arizona. We're very near down to that border, and actually New Mexico and Colorado, the whole four corners are very close by as well. But we are here, I am here at least, to showcase brand new Matchbox. Comb Ridge may or may not be part of the Bears Ears area. There's been some argument back and forth on what constitutes the borders of Bears Ears in the news, if you wanted to look that up if you're not aware. But it is an area very much worth protecting, not only because of the beautiful, delicate land, but also a lot of the history and ancient history here worth seeing, but worth being very protective of for sure. All right, let's get to Matchbox. I have brand new Matchbox to show you today. Really, really excited to show you. This is Mix 3, sent to me by Mattel. Obviously, I don't have the case, I just have the models. They sent me the entire mix over. That's what we're going to showcase today. I don't know, obviously, what the assortments are in the mix, like how many of each model, but if I do an unboxing later, we'll figure that out. We are going to go ahead and showcase all of these models, open them up, take a look at them with this absolutely beautiful background. So let's get right to it, starting with the Road Stripe King. The sun is out, it's very bright, so I'm going to try and make sure you can see the art, and then of course we'll get the model properly showcased for you. But this one, actually, I'm looking at the art here, it's part of the, I can't even remember, it has, some of them have the logos, but the Road Stripe King, I believe, is a new casting, and it has a little feature here, as you can see in the art here, in this little diagram, that you can put a crayon in the model, or a pen or a pencil or something, and basically create roads, let's say on pieces of paper, so that Mom doesn't get happy. Let's go ahead and open it up. And have a look. You can see, obviously, it's got that same cab that has that same cab that we've seen on many of the Matchbox models. I think because of all the other intricate pieces, it does not have an interior, but you can see it's got the little things and the stripes, and you can put the crayon in there, or the pen or the pencil, and create a road, right? A road stripe. Hopefully, we're going to try and situate these so they don't fall onto the rocks. All right, let's look at the next one. This is the Hazard Squad. There's your artwork. I'll talk about it as I open it up. Hazard Squad, been around a while. Obviously a hazmat truck, which is kind of cool. And this one switched to plastic not too long ago. I like the deco on this one. It has the metal base. I would love to see this one go back to the metal body plastic base, but with the way things are, I guess it's probably too expensive to produce, and I'd rather see it on a licensed model. Although, as far as unlicensed models go, that Hazard Squad is a really, really cool truck. All right, go running across. We're going to go licensed now, which we tend to do more with Matchbox than we ever have, with the Nissan NV van. There's the Art courtesy shuttle. So this was a service shuttle. I actually like this one better. What was it, an airport thing when it debuted last year? That's what I think it was, at least. So this one looks cool in black. This one does have the metal body, which is nice. Red windows, which some people may or may not like. And it's small, but you can never really go to scale with Matchbox, although I do think this one's probably a little bit too small. All right, let's keep going across. 1965 Land Rover Gen 2. I think a lot of people are liking this one. This one is obviously based on the old Land Rover casting that Matchbox did, and so seeing this one going full green, it's a little too bright maybe for British racing green. I'll show you all that stuff. Nor does it need to be British racing green. We've got one that can be here in just a second. We'll show, but this one is this. It seems like this color. It almost makes sense that this color was, it looks old and vintage. Was there a Land Rover that was done like this? In this color? You old Matchbox collectors might be able to tell me. You can see it's got the front and rear detailing, the blue or the green color, and then I'm assuming there will be another version with this is a replaceable part up top, this roof rack, and they have two different versions. So I'm wondering if you could find the second version will be out there as well for the Land Rover. All right, I think, are we all licensed? No, we're not totally licensed moving forward, but so let's look at this one. A couple that aren't licensed. We'll get to these. Speed Trapper. Ink Construction. So this is cool. There's your Art. The ink construction was developed by Michael Giralda, the retired designer, who still does work for Matchbox. So this is cool. So he, and this, along with like the national parks, this blue and yellow ink construction has been, there's been a ton of models that have actually had this particular deco, and now they're doing the speed. So they're really getting creative on the models that do get this deco, like national parks. I think there's some more national parks coming. And we have this one in the ink deco. So that one is very cool. Put that. How are we going to get that one to not? How about like that? There we go. And then the other non-licensed, even though we've already done the Land Rover and the Nissan, is the Skidster. Cute little model. Cute little shovel or whatever. It's in a fire deco. It looks kind of like a take on the national parks. I'm going to look at it. I don't know what it says up there. Let's say Matchbox County. Let's open it up. It's going to say with that striping and stuff. Yeah, this one, I like this one because it's so tiny. I mean, not a model that I'm going to collect, but I really like how they did it. I think it's really, really well done, and we'll just should we stick that like that? Trying to make these stay on here. Doing the best we can. All right. Sticking with the utility. We've got a couple more in the utility, and then we're going to get to a bunch of cool cars that are in this mix. Let's go to the 09 International E-Star van. Is this an electric van? Might be. Got a car driving by. When you got all the stuff I got to carry and do these videos, you're not going to be too close to the, or you're not going to be hiking into the wilderness. You're going to be close to the road. So you will have cars passing by occasionally, and I just have to wonder what they think. Like, what the heck is that guy doing? Worlds in Miniature DCM. Diecast Metropolis. Energy efficient transport provided by Matchbox ambassadors around the world. Oh, it's cool. It's kind of a throw. It's kind of a shout out to the Matchbox ambassadors, of which I'm one. What was I, number 8? I think I was. All right, let's get to the cool. Oh no, one more utility car. Ford F550 Super Duty. Looks like this one. This one might be. Is this one? No, it's Matchbox Fire Rescue. I was gonna say this one looks kind of like the San Luis Obispo, which we've seen that deco before because Sammy Fox, who's a captain over there, is an avid Matchbox collector, and he's allowed Matchbox to do the San Luis Obispo, but I don't believe that one is. But this one looks good. It's the brush fire truck, the F550. A little small, of course, but still a really well detailed, kind of beautifully detailed model. I think it's been in national parks before as well. All right, cool cars. We got lots of cool cars. Let's save the two new ones for last. So we're going to reorganize here. Let's start with the Porsche. Porsche 911 Carrera Cabriolet. Doesn't look like Porsche wanted their logo on there. It just says Porsche. I love this art. Isn't that cool? And this, I think so this casting, let's look at the bottom here. This casting was made in 1998 and it's still running strong. You can see by the, if you're a Porsche fan, if you look at those headlights, you can see it's the, you know, the non-round, it's that era. I should open it. Take a look at it in the metal flake black, and I'm glad that it's still alive. This is a casting that still exists and is being shown here and being part of the main line right now. All right, let's run across here. Mustang, 2019 Ford Mustang Coupe in blue. Look at the art. It's part of the showroom Ford logo on this one. What's the theme? They've got the little themes here on the back, and I can't remember what the official names are. They're being a little more mysterious. So this model debuted last year, right? It was part of the Top Gun series. We might have seen it. It came in the Mustang series, right? So we had two colors in the Mustang series, orange and God, I remember maybe, and then there was a gray one, green and orange maybe, and then a gray one in the Top Gun, and then we have this one now in blue, bright blue, which looks great. Oh, it's got a little piece of plastic to protect it. And here we are. I like this casting. I think it looks nice. I wasn't too fond of the recent convertible casting that they did, but I think this one is a whole lot better, and it looks great in blue. Love the details on the front and the rear. I think that one is a winner. You guys tell me what you think. Let's go ahead and stick it right there so you can see it in this bright sunlight. I mentioned there was another one. This is definitely British Racing Green, and it should be 1971 Mgb Gt Coupe. Look at the art. It is nice. MG logo, and that's full-on British Racing Green. Now this one reminds me of, was it the Lesney edition that was done in this exact color? And since I'm out here in the wilderness in Utah, I don't have it with me because it's at home. I could compare them later in a picture, but it seems to be almost the exact same color with that convertible MG that they did. I think it was an Elvis car before. So this one gets the chrome treatment. People are always happy when these cars get the chrome treatment. I do like this one in green even more than the red from last year. It really shines on the back. I love the logo and the license and everything else on that one. This is a bigger casting, but in terms of details and now with that chrome, it looks fantastic. That is a winner, and I think a lot of people will be way into that one. Speaking of British cars, but really kind of German, 2011 Mini Countryman. I've seen this in a few colors. I think it's part of that new, is it the, well, now I can't remember. There's a British series and there's a German series that I've seen people taking pictures of. I got to showcase when I get a chance. And I can't remember, you know, obviously it's British heritage, but but the Mini is now definitely a German car. You know, made in Germany, or not made in Germany, but produced in whatever. Anyway, here it is, the Countryman in orange. Looks good. Not my cup of tea, this casting, but it does look good in this color. I like the darker rims on it, so count that as a good one for you guys to collect, that want to collect the Mini. All right, these to me are the highlights of this one. I've proclaimed my love for the Honda Civic, or the CVCC, the 1976. Love this one. This is the second version. We'll open that up, and then two new castings that I think will definitely garner some attention. So let's get to the Honda, which will be my favorite of this particular mix. I just thought the yellow one was just so cool, so cute. I just loved it, and I'm a passionate fan of classic Hondas. And this one in white. You're not gonna, I don't know if you can beat it. I don't know if you can beat it. That's a really nice, perfect, clean white color. Not the chrome bumpers and the chrome grille. I'm okay with the gray just because I think the simple nature of this car, I think it's kind of cool. So I'm cool with that, but that is unbelievably cool. I love this model. I love that Matchbox did it, and the execution is, to me, is flawless. Would I like to see that post gone? Yeah, but that's just the way it has to be now to keep these $1 and keep these safe and everything else. And just to have that silhouette, that little car. And you know, we're going to see Hot Wheels do a couple little Hondas too. It's just golden age of Honda, man. That is for sure. All right, here's your new castings. What are you into? You into the Dodge swept side pickup, or are you into the, are you a more muscle fan and go with the 79 Chevy Nova, which if you're going to do muscle, late 70s muscle, man, come on. Come on, that's not classic muscle, that's just cool muscle. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's look at the 1957 Dodge swept side, not sweep side, swept. It's already been swept side pickup. This is number 2 of 100. Are they doing all the new models at the beginning? I don't know. Dodge logo. Let's open this thing up. Wow, this is cool. I love these classic trucks. Much bigger fan of the classic trucks than I am the... Oh, this is great. I didn't even notice that it's in this kind of tan, matte tan color. And when look at the wings on this thing, you got the Dodge embedded in the back, the red trim. Okay, Matchbox has done a lot of cool classic trucks. This is definitely up there. You know, that swept side, that back just looks like they took the front of a Dodge truck and then the back was just some old like Cadillac and they just cut it and attached it to the back with those wings. That's awesome. What a cool choice. Now it's not going to have the headlight or the taillight detail only because they put it on the side, but you know, they've embossed it enough to create the details, which I think that is cool. And I think the two-tone on the side makes more sense for a $1 model. This one looks fantastic. All right, that one I like even better than I thought I would now that I have it in hand. And now we've got this one, the last one. 1979 Chevy Nova. Look at that artwork. Look at those cool wheels. Another great choice. I mean, what was the classic? They did the was it the Plymouth in the first mix? Then they did the Ford Capri. I actually found this at the store, so I picked it up. There's too much of a shadow here. There we go. So the Ford Capri, I think, was your kind of classic of the second one. And now, well, if we're talking cars, I mean, the pickup, obviously. But we're going to have to say the 79 Chevy Nova is the classic of the third. I wonder if they've got one slated for each one. While I'm opening this, the one car that was supposed to be in this mix that didn't make it was, I think it was the McLaren. And we're going to see that in the next mix. But I think we got enough good stuff in this one, and they're all coming anyway. All right, check this out. Love the color. This one does get the chrome treatment, so we're cool with that. God, I'm really glad it got the chrome treatment. It's got the stripes on the front. Okay, this is a great casting. It fits perfectly. I think the proportions are right on. And it's just an almost like forgotten era of cars. Like, I love this kind of stuff. I mean, you say Nova, that's a classic, even though it's no-go, right, in Spanish. But I think this is a great choice. Really cool choice by Matchbox and pretty great execution. So yeah, the two new models in this one. I mean, put that together with the Plymouth and the Savoy and then the Capri, and we've got some really, really cool stuff. But there you go, mix 3 from Matchbox. We'll do this properly here. I love what is here. I love the views. I like to go quiet for a second, so I'm going to do that. Let you guys take a listen to Comb Ridge just being nice and quiet and much larger than all the rest of us. Take it in. Thanks, everybody. Bye.